CleanMyMac X is all-in-one package to optimize your Mac. It cleans megatons of junk and makes your computer run faster, just like it did on day one. CleanMyMac X replaces dozens of optimization tools for your Mac. It can be anything you tell it to be: a macOS cleaner, a performance monitor, a malware remover, and, well, a lifesaver. One button is enough to get things done in a fast, safe, and smart way. CleanMyMac X chases junk in all corners of your macOS. It cleans unneeded files like outdated caches, broken downloads, locks, and useless localizations. CleanMyMac X has thousands of hours of experience up its sleeve, and those are the hours it's saving you. For instance, Smart Scan does 3 jobs at once. It cleans, it protects, and it brings your Mac up to speed. CleanMyMac X. Your Mac as good as new. Hello guys, today I'm here with a new tutorial, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to install macOS Catalina on a laptop. So before starting, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please go and subscribe to our channel and stay connected for the latest updates. So guys, let's start. Remember that installing macOS on laptop is not an easy thing to do, as it requires a lot of research, hard work and patience. When it comes to a laptop, the process becomes more complex because every laptop has a different hardware configuration and each of them have different BIOS version options, and they come from different manufacturers. So it's not possible to get macOS on every laptop. Before installing macOS on a laptop, you need to be sure about the hardware compatibility. I mean, your CPU, graphics, configuration, either Optimus or switchable or just discrete graphics. Wi-Fi, which is incompatible for most of the times, and the other hardware. I'm saying this because every hardware is not compatible on macOS. If it's not compatible, you'll face problems like internet and sound not working, improper sleep-wake function, and many other things. Suppose, if your graphic card is not compatible, you might get a black screen while running macOS installer, and sometimes some hardware are compatible, but to work with macOS, you need to add some boot arcs, kext, and patches. But now, you can easily find compatible hardware and get macOS to work without any problems. One more thing, as I said earlier, that every laptop has a different hardware, and they come from different manufacturers, so the installation process is not the same for every laptop. In some cases, it can be quite easy, and in some cases, you need to work hard. Remember that for a laptop, it's mandatory to patch DSDT and ACPI sets to achieve the full function and for implementing other hardware features. Also, the installation process on desktop and laptop are quite different because of 2 different hardware and platform. Before installing macOS, if you can find detailed specification of your laptop, that would be much better, because if you have installed macOS, but how can you know which audio codec, Wi-Fi, trackpad and other hardware your laptop has? You cannot install the correct kext, patch the DSDT and configure it. So better to find complete hardware details, as it will help you in the post-installation. Before installing, be sure about your hardware compatibility. So let's start. The very first step is to create a bootable USB for macOS Catalina. To create a bootable USB for macOS Catalina, you'll need an internet connection to download the required files, such as macOS Catalina, which can be downloaded from Mac App Store. Once the download gets completed, the macOS Catalina installer will be automatically transferred to the Applications folder, which will appear as Install macOS Catalina. Post-installation tools, containing a set of tools such as Clover Configurator, DPCI Manager, and other tools, and some fixes such as Ethernet fix, audio, and battery fix. Pre-EFI folder, which will be used during the installation. Post-EFI folder, which will be used at the time of post-installation, and 2 USB flash drives, one for creating a bootable USB and the other one for post-installation tools. Also, a command file for creating bootable USB with the terminal using create install media. And guys, don't worry, all download links are provided under video in the description. So guys, let's get into the process. Plug your USB flash drive with minimum 8 gigs. As you can see, the USB has been appeared here. Click on Go and then click on Utilities. Open Disk Utility, select your USB flash drive and erase it with the following parameters. Under Name, type USB. Under Format, select macOS Extended Journal. Under Scheme, select GUID Partition Map and click on Erase button. Click on Done, close Disk Utility, close Utilities. Now, open Terminal. You can use the Spotlight search. Now open the command and copy the whole command and paste it in the terminal. Press Enter key, enter your password, press Y to confirm. Now, as you can see, the USB flash drive is being erased and the bootable USB drive is being created. This process will take some time depending on your USB and system. Now, as you can see, the macOS bootable USB flash drive has been created, but this USB cannot be used to boot a laptop. Close the terminal. Open the post-install folder, open Clover Configurator. Click on Mount EFI, and you'll need to mount the EFI partition of your USB flash drive. Enter your password and confirm the access. Now close the Clover Configurator and open the EFI partition of your USB flash drive. And here you'll need to install the Clover bootloader. So here is the pre-configured pre-EFI folder for this laptop, and it may work for similar laptops. Just copy this EFI folder and paste it in the EFI partition of your USB flash drive. Now, the macOS Catalina bootable USB drive has been created successfully, and it can boot now. Eject the USB flash drive. Click on Eject All. Now, it's time to copy the post-installation tools. So you plug your second USB, any size will work. As you can see, the USB has appeared here. Click on Go and then click on Utilities. Open Disk Utility, select your USB flash drive and erase it with the following parameters. Under Name, type Post-install. Under Format, select macOS Extended Journal. Under Scheme, select GUID Partition Map and click on Erase button. Click on Done, close Disk Utility, close Utilities. Now copy the post-install folder, Fixes folder and post-EFI folder to your USB drive. The USB is ready. The tools are ready. And now you're ready to install macOS Catalina on your laptop. So guys, this is Acer Aspire ES157238KV, and I would be installing macOS Catalina on this laptop. So start your laptop and press F2 to enter your BIOS menu. Before installing macOS Catalina, you will need to take some changes to the BIOS and then you can install it on your laptop. Go to Exit tab, select Load Setup Defaults and press Enter key. Press Enter to confirm. Then select Exit, Save Changes and press Enter key. Select Yes and press Enter to confirm. Now your laptop will restart. Press F2 to enter your boot menu again. And now, in this step, we'll configure the BIOS for installing macOS Catalina. So go to Main tab, set F12 boot menu to Enabled. Go to Security tab. To disable the Secure Boot menu, you need to set a supervisor password here. So select Set Supervisor Password and press Enter key. Now set your password. I would be using a simple password which is easy to remember, like 1234. Then confirm the same and press Enter. Now, as you can see, the changes have been saved. Press Enter key to continue. And now, as you can see, the supervisor password has been set. Go to Boot tab. Set boot mode to UEFI. Set Secure Boot to Disabled. Now go to Exit tab. Select Exit Saving Changes and press Enter key and press Enter to confirm. Now plug your macOS Catalina bootable USB and press F12 to enter boot menu. As you can see, here is the USB flash drive. Press Enter to boot. Now here is the Clover bootloader. Select Boot macOS Install from Install macOS Catalina. There is only one option as the SSD is new, so just press Enter to boot and the installer is loading. And as you can see, here is the macOS utilities. Select Disk Utility and click on Continue. Click on View and then click on Show All Devices and all the connected drives will appear here. So this is SSD, on which I'll be installing macOS Catalina. So select two main drive instead of any partition and click on Erase button. Under Name you can type any name, but for instance I'll be using Hackintosh HD. Under Format select APFS, the first option. Under Scheme selected GUID partition map. Now click on Erase button. The drive has been erased successfully. Click on Done, close Disk Utility. Select Install macOS and click on Continue. Click on Continue. Click on Agree. Click on Agree. Select Hackintosh HD and click to install. So, this process will take some time. Now, your laptop will restart. Press F12 to enter your boot menu and boot using your USB. Now from Clover, select Boot macOS Install from Hackintosh HD and press Enter to boot. Now, your laptop will restart once again. Press F12, enter your boot menu and boot using your USB. Now from Clover, select Boot macOS Install from Hackintosh HD and press Enter to boot. Now the macOS Catalina is being installed and it will take some time. Now, less than a minute is remaining and your laptop will restart. Press F12 to enter your boot menu and boot using your USB. Now from Clover, select Boot macOS from Hackintosh HD and press Enter to boot. Now, here is the welcome configuration screen. Select your country and click on Continue. Select your keyboard layout and click on Continue. Select My computer does not connect to the internet and click on Continue. Click on Continue. Click on Continue. Select Don't transfer any information now and click on Continue. Here is the terms and conditions. Click on Agree. Click on Agree. Now it's time to create a computer account. So now we'll just create our account. Click on Continue. And now, as you can see, the account is being created. Here is the setup. You can customize the setting, but for now, I'll be going with the Express setup. Click on Continue. Click on Continue. Click on Continue. Click on Continue. Now here is the theme selection, so I'll be using the light theme. Click on Continue. You can change this anytime from the system preferences. Now it's setting up your Mac. So here is the keyboard setup assistant. Click on Continue. Click on Z key on your keyboard and then press !/key on your keyboard and click on Done. Click on Finder and then select Preferences and select Hard Disks and connect servers, and all the connected drives will appear on your desktop. Close the Finder preferences. Now plug your second USB flash drive containing the post-installation tools and fixes. Open the USB flash drive and copy all the folders to your desktop. Now, eject the second USB flash drive. Now, it's time for post-installation, and the very first step is to make the laptop bootable without having a need to use the USB to boot into macOS. Now open the post-install folder. Open Clover Configurator. Click on Mount EFI, and you need to mount the EFI partition of your system drive. Click on Mount Partition and enter your password to allow access. Close Clover Configurator. And as you can see, the EFI partition has been mounted here. Open the EFI partition and move the EFI folder to trash. And now, empty the trash. Here is the post EFI containing the EFI folder with all the configuration for this specific laptop. Copy this folder and paste it to your EFI partition of your system drive. By doing this step, you'll be easily able to install Clover bootloader, and you can boot without using bootable USB. Now, it's time to fix the rest of the hardware. Open the Fixes folder, copy the ACPI sets from the ACPI folder, and copy it to the patched folder found in ACPI folder of your EFI folder in your system drive. Now copy all the kexts from the folder, one by one, and paste it into the other folder found in kext directory of the EFI partition of your system drive. Now the fixes has been applied successfully along with the ACPI sets. Close Clover Configurator and eject your USB flash drive. And now you need to restart your laptop. Click on Apple logo, click on Restart and uncheck this box. Reopen Windows when logging back in. Click on Restart. Now the system will boot automatically from Clover. Enter your password. Now, the laptop has been restarted, so let's check the hardware if they're working or not. Now, as you can see, here is the battery meter. Click on Show Percentage. Let's test it. As you can see, it's running on the AC mode. Disconnect the AC adapter and now it's on battery mode. Let's check the brightness. Click on System Preferences and then click on Displays. And as you can see, the slider works like a charm. Go back and click on Trackpad and the trackpad is working. The gestures are working too. Go back, click on Sound and then select Play Feedback when volume is changed and show volume in menu bar. And as you can see, the audio is working. Click on Output. Let's test the headphones. The switching is also working. The Wi-Fi and Bluetooth is from Intel and it's unsupported. The Bluetooth may or may not work. It's not stable, so you'll need to replace the card with a compatible one. However, this laptop has Ethernet. Let's just test it. And as you can see, the Ethernet is working here. The hotkeys for volume and brightness are working. So, now time to check the sleep-wake function. Close QuickTime Player, click on Apple logo, click on Sleep, and wait until laptop goes to sleep mode. Now, as you can see, the power LED is blinking, which indicates the laptop is in sleep mode. So, using the trackpad or your keyboard, wake up the laptop. And as you can see, here is the lock screen. Enter your password to log in. The hardware are working like a charm. And it's time to check the system specification. Click on Apple logo and then select About this Mac. So, as you can see, here is the macOS Catalina version 10.15.4 and the build number is 19E266. MacBook Pro 13-inch 2016 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports. And the processor is 1.9 GHz Intel Core i3, and the memory is 4 gigs of 1600 MHz of DDR3, and the graphics is Intel HD Graphics 520, working with full QE CI. Go to Displays tab. Here's a built-in display. 15.5 inch, running into a resolution of 1366 by 768. And the graphics is Intel Graphics 520 with 1536 megabytes. Here is the storage. Finally, we have a full working macOS Catalina on a laptop, and that was pretty much easy. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. For more updates, stay connected. Have a great day!